At the beginning, I was a very proud Mexican girl born and raised in the south side of Chicago. The community I was from is predominantly Mexican, with Mexican grocery stores, restaurants, neighborhoods such as Pilsen and Little Village around me. I went to a Catholic school that was predominantly all Mexican, and I went to a public charter high school, UIC College Prep, which is part of the Noble Charter School system that was made up of Hispanic and Black students. Which is why, when I came to Sewanee, the University of the South, it completely changed my life. Hi, I'm Angela Garza, class of 2023 Canale intern for Westwood Elementary ESL program. It was a complete culture shock for a girl from Chicago to the middle of nowhere on a mountain in the state of Tennessee, and then came imposter syndrome. There were many moments I felt that I did not belong in Sewanee. There were students going out, in sororities, in clubs, having fun and enjoying themselves, while I was here all by myself who could not relate at all. Many of these kids had family who attended Sewanee or parents who were wealthy and attended a university, while I could not say the same. I was a Chicago scholar, first-generation college student to an immigrant father from Mexico and a second-generation Mexican mother who did not finish college. I was alone and questioned, how would I last these next 4 years at Sewanee? Then Edgar Huerta, a junior at Sewanee and a Canale at the time, approached me to ask whether or not I would like to volunteer at his site, All God's Children, an adult ESL program in Manchester, Tennessee. I immediately said yes because I miss being around the Hispanic community so much. While getting up at 7:30 a.m. every Saturday was not as easy as I thought it would be, I did the best I could with volunteering my time at the site, and it was such a fun and meaningful experience. I loved how all of the volunteers and I could relate being so tired on a Saturday morning, but we still managed to make it to ESL. There were days we would pick up donuts from Donut Palace in Manchester and give it to the ESL students. I really enjoyed the moments I had with the ESL students, and I could also relate to them, because here I was, a girl in a town I had never heard of, and most of the ESL students had no idea what town they were in either. But like me, they left for more opportunities in life, which is what I did when choosing to attend Sewanee for my undergrad. When I decided for the spring semester of my freshman year to not continue All God's Children due to my grandfather passing that November, that was when I realized during that time how much I missed being in that area and working with the Hispanic community. That's when I realized that in however way I could, I would want to continue giving back to the Hispanic Latino community, specifically in Chicago in the future, to give back to the community that guided me and made me the person I am today. My sophomore year, I declared my major as an International and Global Studies with a geographic focus of Latin America and thematic concentration of global politics and global culture and society. I knew that in order to give back to the Hispanic Latino community, I would have to not only learn the history of Latin America, but the key issues and politics affecting them today to be able to help them. I also declared my minor in psychology because mental health is something very much ignored in the Latino community, and if you reach out for help, you are considered crazy. That is why I want to break the stigma on that and bring more awareness to the issue by studying psychology. I also want to understand the community more through a psychological perspective, hence why I declared the minor. However, things didn't go as smoothly as I hoped it would. I lost a friend to gun violence my freshman year, my grandfather, and I was supposed to go on the Costa Rica outreach trip, but COVID would later ruin those things for me. We were sent home by the university and went on lockdown, not knowing what was going to happen or what would happen. COVID affected my mental health so much, and I would finish my freshman year on a computer screen. It was a traumatic year, 2020, and later on that year, I would lose my best friend since high school named Marco Alcocer from a hit and run. I did not think that it could get any worse, and I began to question, why? Why me? But through all of that pain, I found resilience through the connection with others on the mountain. I returned to Sewanee on campus for my spring semester, and while trapped in the Sewanee bubble, I got close with people I never thought I would, joined new organizations, and also decided to apply for the Bonner Canale program, all thanks to Kuka, a close friend who was also applying to be at Canale. When I saw the announcement that there were still sites available to apply for, I went for it and got accepted as the site leader for Legal Aid Society of Middle Tennessee and the Cumberlands, a nonprofit law firm. I had another difficult experience at the end of my sophomore year, which challenged me yet again and led me to staying home for yet another semester. I came back junior year spring semester, and I still was accepted to be the site leader for legal aid. It had been a dream of mine since I could remember to become a lawyer, so I was excited to work with this site. While I enjoy the work and experience, I realized the site was something I could not give my all to. When site leader applications came out, I saw an opening for the Westwood ESL program and I immediately applied. ESL work was something I was very passionate about since my freshman year due to volunteering at All God's Children, and I wanted to continue on doing that type of meaningful work. After finishing my junior year, I realized my resilience when I was able to make up for the credits I had lost from taking a semester off to be able to graduate on time. I overloaded my junior year and also took summer courses with Sewanee, and while it was not an easy task, I did it, and I'm so proud of myself for working hard the way I did. Since it is now my senior year, I want to say that despite everything, I have really appreciated the friends and professors I have met on the mountain, because without them, I have no idea where I would be. When I felt I was not going to make it at Sewanee, I would reach out to my professors who always provided support to me and my close friends who always had my back no matter what through this journey. I am hoping by the end of my senior year, I will have been accepted into NALCAP Spain, a program where, if chosen, I would be working as a language assistant in a Spanish province of my choice for a year. I would have not heard of this program without the guidance of Professor Garza Santana. I also want to thank Robin, Morgan, and Jennifer Ralston, the site supervisor for ESL, for their guidance as well. Bonner and Canale has really helped me get out of my comfort zone and explore community work I never thought I would be passionate about and want to continue to explore. I do not know where I see myself in the future yet, but I just hope for love, success, and happiness always, and continue the importance of connection and serving and working with others.